Hello friends, we will be learning rational numbers and irrational numbers in this chapter. But let's first have a quick review of what we have learned in our earlier classes. To start with, the number system comprises of different groups of numbers. The first group, as you know, is of natural numbers. These natural numbers are represented by capital N. So capital N is a collection of numbers which starts from 1 and there is no end to the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity, right? Remember, there is no 0 in the natural numbers group. So if we include a 0 in the natural number group, then we come up with our second group, whole numbers. Whole numbers are the numbers that start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. There is also no end to the whole numbers. They can go to any length. With that, remember and observe that there is no negative numbers in these two groups. So here comes up our third group, which is of integers. So integers is a collection of numbers that comprises both positive and negative numbers. That is, the numbers to the left side of 0, negative numbers, and the numbers that are to the right side of 0, that is positive numbers. So it is represented by Z, containing all the negative numbers from the left side, 0 itself, and all the positive numbers to the right side of 0, that is positive numbers. Now comes up rational numbers. So rational number has a definition, a mathematical definition to be precise. Rational numbers are represented by capital Q, and capital Q is a collection of numbers that can be represented in P upon Q form, where P is the numerator part and Q is the denominator part, with the condition that Q, the denominator part, cannot be 0. And both P and Q belong to the group Z, that is integers. So P and Q both can be negative or positive, with only one condition, that the denominator part Q cannot be 0, numerator can be 0. So minus 5 by 2, for example, where P is equal to minus 5 and Q is equal to 2 is a rational number. Similarly, 7 upon 3, where P, the numerator part, is 7 and Q, the denominator part, is 3. Only 4 is also a rational number, which can be represented as 4 upon 1, with numerator part equal to 4 and denominator part Q equal to 1. Interesting point is that 0 is also a rational number. Yes, 0 can be written as 0 upon 1, with numerator part P equal to 0 and the denominator part Q is equal to 1. Similarly, any negative number, say minus 7, is also a rational number, where P, the numerator part, is minus 7 and Q, the denominator part, is equal to 1. So these are the collection of rational numbers. To represent a rational number on the number line, we draw a number line and represent the number on it. To represent a positive number, we go to the right side of 0. And to represent a negative rational number, we go to the left side of 0. So, for example, if we have to represent plus 5 by 3 and minus 5 by 3 on the number line, we need to go on the positive side, on the right side of 0 for plus 5 by 3, and on the negative side, that is left side of 0, to represent minus 5 upon 3. Let's represent plus 5 by 3 on the number line. So to represent a plus 5 by 3, a rational number on the number line, our first step is to draw a number line and mark 5 segments on it, 5 parts, starting from 0. This 5 came from the numerator part, plus 5. Because it is plus 5, we mark 5 numbers, 5 divisions on the right side of 0, starting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the second part and important thing is that the denominator part is equal to 3. So in that case, every division on the right side represent 1 unit, is equal to 1 unit. So all these units combined together are equal to 5 units. In the second part, what we do is that we divide these 5 units into 3 equal parts. 3 parts because the denominator part is equal to 3. So these 5 units that we represented on the right side of 0, starting from 0 up to 5, are divided into 3 equal parts, and each and every part is equal to 5 by 3 in that case. So for example, if we mark our line as O to start with from 0 and A to end at 5 units, then OA is the whole segment of plus 5. If we divide this segment into 3 equal parts, say OB, BC and CA, then all these 3 parts OB, BC and CA are equal to plus 5 by 3. This way we can divide our 5 units on the number line into 3 equal parts, and every part is equal to plus 5 by 3. So this way a rational number plus 5 by 3 can be represented on the number line. Similar steps would be taken for a negative rational number to represent on the number line. Minus 5 by 3 would be taken on the left side. So it means to say that for minus 5 by 3 we will start from 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 up to minus 5. So these 5 divisions to the left of 0 will be divided into 3 equal parts, and every part would be equal to minus 5 by 3. This is left as an exercise for you. Do it. Here is a quick review of what we have learned in the chapter for your quick reference. So we revised our understanding of the number system. We have learned in earlier classes natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and then the rational numbers. You can write a summary of what you have learned in few words. You can also represent plus 7 by 2 and minus 9 by 4 on the number line as an exercise. Thank you very much.